What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan, Piker, and this is Awesome Podcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Sunday, fun day, a super special Sunday, fun day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm live, I'm alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. Fun fact, not so fun fact, 98 days since the last time Okay Buddy has happened. And that's precisely the reason why I'm going to pull a fastball on you and do Okay Buddy today, as a matter of fact. That's right, but in a little bit. So get excited, get ready for that. I don't even care. I'm just going to hit that out of nowhere. It's going to come at you. It's going to come at you in a moment of weakness. It's going to come at you out of nowhere. You're going to say, wait, what? Okay Buddy? Oh my God, it's right in front of us. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday fun day. You already know what it means. That means that you guys are going to send me all the most annoying fucking YouTube videos. Some of them are actually going to be bangers, but every single person is going to treat their YouTube videos like it's absolute heat, even though it's obviously not the case. But having said that, I will yell at a bunch of you. I will yell at a bunch of you for sending me shitty ones. I will not yell at a bunch of you. I will say, thank God you sent this to me. Out of all of the, I don't know, like out of the 50 shitty videos, there'll be like one that's a banger and we'll watch it. But yeah, we're not doing that yet though. Stop sending me all this shit. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news. I'm currently wearing a lingerie, okay? This is a pajama. Now, why am I wearing pajamas on the top? Why am I wearing jammies on top? There's two reasons for it. One, because Will got them for me. You'll find out on the next episode of Fear and Podcast. It's gonna be a banger, okay? And the other reason why I'm wearing it is because it is Sunday, and on Sundays we are cozy, okay? On Sundays, we get cozy.
Hey guys, before we get...
Oh my God. I know. Curtis has a banger. I know. You want me to watch it. Perfect fun day content. This website exists. The accent Oracle. Do you have an accent when speaking English? Bet I can guess your native language in less than 30 seconds. What the fuck? This seems sick. Anyway, can you flex and flex for us? Here it is. Dude. Honestly... I did arms yesterday and shit is crazy, dude. Like my biceps still look kind of yak. Like you look at that vein, dude. You see that? What is that? Like I just played basketball earlier and I have vascularity without even trying at this point. Anyway, I'm vascular as shit. Sometimes you talk like Domingo from SNL. It makes sense. Punch me right now. I will not. So, folks, folks, let's talk about where we're at. Personal news wise, last night my mom and dad wanted me to watch this new show about the Pope. About like picking the new Pope, which is really interesting because there is a process of picking a new Pope. And that process is, oh no, I lost to Candace Owens. Oh no, I lost. Stop anti-Semitism to Candace. They went with the old tricks. They still went with a woman of color. I mean, I called it. I did call it. I just want everybody to understand. I did call this. Yeah, no. The thing is, the Stop Anti-Semitism group, they love giving it to women of color. And this is the second time that they've actually given it to an actual anti-Semite. Agents base take on the CEO shooting in Universal Healthcare.
Who got shot.
I don't have no thoughts on that nigga, man. He didn't make no difference in my life. He died. I don't think murder is okay, but the nigga got murdered for a reason. So maybe he should stop murdering people's... I don't know, man. Nigga led to a lot of debts for his own pockets. That's just capitalist society, man. That's the way it works in America. Yeah, you know what would solve that, guys? Universal healthcare.
God damn, dude. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, I'll tell you who this guy is. Just a Canadian, okay? That's it. Like, people will hear what he's saying right here and go, oh my God, you're a socialist, radical Marxist, like you're an agent. And it's like, no, he's just the average Canadian, okay? The average Canadian whose mind has not been melted. Wait, he is a Canadian? Yeah, he is. Yeah, bro, he's from Toronto. He understands like the concept of social welfare. He understands the concept of social welfare. He understands why it's a good thing.
My low taxes. Like, it's mind blowing to me how people who don't make that much money are fighting against universal healthcare in this.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, he's not. He's just a regular old crody. You know what I mean? Why you cheesing, fam? Why you cheesing, fam? T-Dot, rise up. W export. Bro, he's a W export, but honestly, we have also like destroyed his brain, okay? Your friends abroad love Luigi.
Chinese netizens?
Oh, Chinese netizens love Luigi. Let's go. Yeah, we'll talk about Trump attending the Army Navy game and bringing Daniel Penny with him. You can't say that in LA, Hasan. Yes, I can. Keep Toronto out your mouth, Crody. I'm cheese to hear that. Keep Toronto out your mouth, Crody. Bro. I need you to watch Kaya's reaction to what? Damn, dude, what is this? 1p? Why do I stream? Why do I stream at like 4K clarity? And then all of the... God damn, all the rips, all the stream rips are like 1p. What are we doing, fam? Outfits look good. Do you style yourself? Yes, I do. There's a North Star video on liberal Islamophobia featuring E and D. Sure. My clips are always high res if it makes you feel better. Yeah, Kaya couldn't imagine it when I was talking about the drones over New Jersey. But yeah, I woke up this morning. Got yourself a gun. That's what I didn't do that. I woke up this morning and would you let a PA style you? No, but there is a dude who has been following me for many years who like specializes in in the world of fashion, like bringing unique, eclectic talent into the world of fashion and making them like fashion icons, like a PR specialist that reached out to me recently. I won't reveal who it is, but it's like a very famous guy who I've been a mutual on Instagram with for years and years and years. They work with like, what's the dude? The pink haired dude from Euphoria. Like I think he worked with him as well. So anyway, he was like, yo, you trying to link up, do something? So maybe I'll be a fashion boy. Maybe I'll be a fashion boy in the future. You never know. But where's the Fear and episode? It's Sunday. Zola is Sunday mornings. Have you watched the Kyrgyzog's war video? I haven't. I heard a lot of people were very upset with it. We can take a look at it. This is a perfect day to look at that sort of stuff. You also style your glasses well if you picked them? I did. I picked these glasses. I got pretty lucky with these glasses. They're Gentle Monster, for those of you who don't know. I bought them because I like the brand, but Gentle Monster is kind of hit or miss because I bought them online. So you never know if when you buy something online, you never know if it's going to be good or not. Was there SNL last night? For the record? No? Okay, is SNL done? Yes? Yes? No, they canceled it? I can't tell if you guys are lying to me. What's happening here? But yeah. Sunday, fun day. Liberal Islamophobia. You didn't do Paul Mescal's SNL for the Irish representation? I love Paul Mescal. He's hot and cool.
But Israel is really crazy.
SNL. Oh, we got the SNL playlist. SNL Sunday, baby. Sunday fun. SNL reacts. Liberal Islamophobia. Kurzgesagt. I don't know. Kurzgesagt. Under fire over Israel vid. More deep dives. New Jersey drones investigation. How do you feel about Trisha being on last week? Guys, I know this is going to come across as like very strange to you, but I don't know anything about Trisha Paytas. This is going to come across as very strange to many of you because you've all been like super locked in, super tuned in, super aware of like all things Ethan Klein related. Like I know that there was a podcast called Frenemies before I did Leftovers with Ethan. I know that. And I know that Trisha Paytas was the co-host. And I know that it was like insanely popular. And the only thing I know is that basically that podcast did not continue any longer. And there was a lot of drama or something. And that's it. Like, that's all I know pretty much. Like, I don't know anything about Trisha Paytas other than the fact that she has a podcast. She's married to Gila's brother. And she has like a lot of like everything I've known about Trisha Paytas has been like she's crazy. She's crazy. Like she's problematic. She's crazy. But like I don't know if that's the case or if that's just like what she used to be like and she's just more normal now. I just genuinely don't know anything. I don't know anything about Trisha Paytas. Which I know for a lot of people that's probably shocking. Okay? For a lot of people that's probably shocking because you guys know a lot and you would expect me to know a lot as well, but I genuinely don't know. The only thing I know is that I was on a plane with her. I was on a PJ with her when she was with the old guy from the Dobrik Vlog Squad. Is it called Vlog Squad? I don't fucking know. But yeah, the Dobriks. The Dobrik PJ. When they chartered a private jet from Coachella in like 2016 or something to go to an award show. And then the award show literally hit me up and was like, yo, do you want to get on this PJ? We're flying with the Dobriks because you're hosting one of the awards. And I was like, oh, sure. Why the fuck would I say no to that? So I got on there and she was there and I couldn't understand it because there was a dude there that was just like 40, Jason Nash. and I just like didn't understand the vibe at all. There was like a bunch of people that were like my age at the time, younger than me, and then just like one random guy, Jason Nash, and then Trisha Paytas. And I was like, what the hell is this group? Like, how did this grouping get together? You know what I mean? And now that I think about it, I'm sure if you guys were like watching back then, you were like, oh, you don't understand. That's the perfect fucking vibes or whatever. But now when you look at it with today's eyes, you probably agree with me that that's a very strange grouping of people that were on a plane together. And I'm over there fucking shroomed out of my mind thinking like, am I hallucinating this 40-year-old man? You know what I mean? Like I get on this fucking PJ. I am off. I'm on a different planet. Okay. I've had a lot of legal shiitake mushrooms. Okay. I'm at Coachella. I literally only have my wallet. That's it. I didn't bring nothing with me. I was like, oh shit. Like I don't have anything. I leave one of these events that are happening and go straight to the fucking PJ place. Like the PJ, the private airport where the PJ is. And I'm zooted off this fucking shiitake mushroom. Okay. And I get on this plane and I'm like, why is there just like casually an old man here next to all these fucking teeny boppers? Trisha Paytas. And I didn't know who she was at the time either. I just like thought, you know, how random of a grouping. So saying you're zooted off the shiitake is like seeing you're baked off of the Delta 8. Bro, stop calling private jets PJs. Makes it sound like you're more out of touch than you are. I don't care, dude. Oh no. Oh no. People are gonna say Los Angeles influencer is out of touch. Like, yeah, man, I am. Okay. Yeah, I am. Like everything I just described to you is a fucking insane story. It is a very insane out of touch story. I'm very aware of that. Oh man, he's 8 years older than you, Lo? Wait, no way. Shut the fuck. Are you serious? No way. I thought he was like 50, bro. Are you serious? Anyway, a lot of you 8 years younger than 33 and called us old. Lamau, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. A lot of you guys, I mean, 8 years younger than me, you think I'm dead. You know, you literally talk like I'm dead. You call me old all the time. Meanwhile, you're halfway into your 20s. You're cooked. You're old too. Anyway, we got the SNL playlist. Sunday Funday SNL reacts, liberal Islamophobia criticize video, Kyrgyzstan's under fire over Israel vid, more deep dives, nutrition drones investigation. Okay, buddy. Get in now for secret special Sunday fun day experience. The lobby that I was gonna put together, you guys can get mad at Valkyrie if you want. Actually, don't get mad at her. It's not entirely her fault, but I was trying to put it together with her, and then she has to study for Fortnite, which is, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand these words, but she's playing Fortnite, I think, on the Lacey Fortnite thing that everyone's gonna be a part of. So she was like, I gotta study Fortnite. She didn't use those words, but that's how I took it. Blast off meme. But yeah. I looked up your age on Google, and the picture that they used for you shocked me. What does that mean? I take on the drones. I would like to share. No, keep it to yourself. And nobody wants to hear your take on the drones. I'm just kidding. But am I? Little Bear has a threat. If you lie about, okay, buddy, again, the Hasan Abi Rewind is canceled. No. No. Okay, if the Hasan Abi Rewind is canceled, Socialist is canceled. How about that? Just kidding. I would never do that. I would never do that. And I have a special guest coming for Socialism as well. I'm importing. But yeah, Socialism is gonna happen this year. Don't worry. It's gonna be a lot of fun. As always. Anyway, let's blast off. Sunday Fun Day. SNL reacts. Liberal Islamophobia. Kyrgyzstan under fire over Israel vid. More deep dives. New Jersey Jones investigation. Okay, buddy, get it now for secret special Sunday Fun Day experience. Did you see the Pentagon claiming the drones aren't American military, nor are they foreign military? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe when they say they're not American military, or rather, I think it's like a secret way of saying they're not directly officially sanctioned, but like they're not doing flights because of the American military, but they are defense contractors. Because there is no way that, like, I don't think all the drones are planes, okay? I think a lot of what people think are drones are planes, for sure. But I think that the drone swarms that people have seen, that they've reported on, like originally these like big drones or whatever, I've yet to see like a clear-cut example of this. I've yet to see a clear-cut example of like what these drones are that they're freaking out over. But I will, many of these like UAP things, like many of these like UAP sightings and stuff, I think are almost always like new tech that they're experimenting with. But the problem is, usually when you have new tech that you're experimenting with, you do it in like the desert, right? Like there's a reason why a lot of the new technology that the American military's like defense contractors are experimenting with, they do it at like, they do it in the desert. They don't do it in like in one of the most densely populated states, New Jersey. So it is really interesting. But do you believe in aliens though? No, I don't. No, I don't think so. What are the limit for socialism is again? 10K or 20K? That's what Area 51 and Edwards Air Force Base are for? Yeah, no, literally. You're not wrong. And many others as well. Unless they're just like, they have to test it on a urban environment or something. I don't know. Clear footage last night. We finally know what it is. That's it. Yeah, he's working. Everybody knows Santa only works one day of the week, man. He's lazy as hell, okay? Don't make no mistake. He's Turkish. Saint Nicholas. He's Turkish. Which means he's lazy as fuck. Which means he's only going to work one day out of the year, okay? Speaking of Santa, I'm going to do a back-to-back giveaway. Okay, everybody get involved. If you do !enter in the chat, there's a giveaway for merchandise. Remember all the merchandise entries. Someone in the chat decided to be nice enough to give away Hasan Abi merch from ideology.com. If you press !enter and hit it in the chat, you will get a chance to get this merch for free. Also, all the proceeds from the merch still at ideology.shop. All the proceeds are going to Raices, Texas, working with immigrants in Texas, undocumented migrants in Texas. It's a wonderful, fantastic organization that we are fundraising for. I demand free shit now. I think it's because tech requires to be tested in highly populated dense areas. The stealth bomber being seen by plane pilots is a UFO all over again. Yeah, that's probably it. But I do think the larger story isn't necessarily American defense contractors like testing out their surveillance technology or whatever. I think the real story is mass hysteria and how quickly people can be whipped up into a frenzy and how much the average American resembles the mind of a medieval peasant. If that makes sense. Like, I think that the inception of the story, there's probably some truth to it. There's probably some validity to. There's probably some validity to people seeing like random drones and they're like, "What the fuck is this? This is freaky." But yeah, I think many of it is just like regular commercial drones that people use because they're investigating all these other drones. I think many of it is also many of that is also hold on. Congratulations to Mushroll. Mushroll, what the heck? Mushroll, you won. Why are you just like an old-timey sailor? Don't worry, there's a second one that you can enter again, I believe, right? We're doing back-to-back. Back-to-back. We're doing back-to-back, baby. Second giveaway. Type enter in the chat for a chance to win a prize. Max 1 entries per user. A winner will be selected in 1 minute. Enter now. This is the type of stuff that I think probably pisses off like random onlookers where they just like can't comprehend what is going on in the community. They're just like, imagine being a normie and then tuning in to be like, ooh, I saw this hot guy on TikTok. I saw this hot guy on TikTok. Let me watch what he has to say about the news. And then they come in and I'm talking about like doing a chat giveaway. You drinking a mana potion? Yeah. No, this is weird. They come in here while in a while you're unlocked and think that's weird. Unlock? You mean stun lock? Winner 2 is Has Ringworms. Congratulations to Has Ringworms. Hopefully your ringworms are going to appreciate the new merchandise that you got for free. That's right. All right, no more. Don't type enter anymore. Has Ringworms won. W Ringworms. But yeah. Let's talk about this drama. Apparently the Black Myth Wukong. Oh, first I got to do this. This is incredible. Incredible. Y'all are out of control. Okay. My pronouns are USA. That's crazy. That's crazy. You should wear bows more. I don't think I've ever worn a bow in my life. Also, this one, Hasanic, make the rich pay. America deserve ... Okay. Hyper-violent Americans intrinsically understand we are due for blowback because that's the only way they want to deal with foreign conflict themselves, through hyper-violence. Okay, facts. You cooked. But yeah, from what I understand, wait, I saw Alana Pierce was talking about this. Apparently the guy cried. Like one of the developers for Black Myth Wukong cried. Selamun alaikum, Mehmet. Baba. Mehmet Piker. Bugün yapacağım mı? Bugün yapacağım mı? Ha. Eyvallah. I called my dad on accident by his first name, and it felt really weird. I was going to say his full name, but then I was like, maybe I shouldn't say his full name, so I just stopped at his first name, and I was like, that's a weird thing to say. All right, anyway. Don't disrespect it. It was very disrespectful. It was very disrespectful. Yeah, it felt weird coming out of my mouth. All right. I know you were talking about Korea yesterday, and since it's Sunday Funday, here's a short 20-minute documentary on food in South Korea if you're interested. No. Yeah, I call my dad Dad. All right, where were we? All right, we blasted off already. Let's get started. So I want to first talk about this Black Myth Wukong thing. Apparently, Black Myth Wukong developer Game Science CEO says he wrote the acceptance speech for Game of the Year 2 years ago, question selection criteria for the Game Awards in a rant. Now, I will say this much. It's never good to be a sore loser, and it's never good to openly admit that you're a sore loser. So this is not exactly the best possible way to go about this. Having said that, I do think that Black Myth Wukong deserved Game of the Year. What is this? Emmy gave you a quick shout out.
And Happy New Year. My highlight of 2024 was all the cosplay streams I did and having lots of cool guests on my stream like Pokey, Hasan, and Norafon, and a bunch of other cool people. And in 2025, so most of my friends have already been canceled, which means that there's not many more left. So I'm happy for them for that.
That's crazy. Respect your opinions, but Astrobot is an incredible game. I've been thinking about potentially playing it, honestly. But yeah, I heard Alana Pierce was talking about how like one of the developers was crying. And I kind of get that. I kind of understand where that comes from. Like I understand why if you're a developer, if you are a dev, if you are a developer and you put your life's work, you know, you put all this effort into this game and you really thought you were going to get it. And then, you know, Astrobot wins. Like, I understand why you'd be kind of shocked, kind of sad. I don't know. Where is the video? Where's the Alana Pierce video? I can't find it. But having said that, I do think it's appropriate for me to play. It's appropriate for me to play Astrobot first before I make this assertion. Because I did play Black Myth Wukong, and I heard a lot about how great Balatro and Metaphor was as well. I did hear a little bit about Astrobot as well, but
this year. It was my first time being in the front row. I was like, wow, thanks, Jeff. Great seats. But being in the front row means that you can see all of the actually important
Wukong
people.
was third or fourth most deserving. Look at critic reviews of Wukong. It's just an objectively boring game outside of boss fights. It's a boss rush, and it's a great one. So you're wrong. It had like 98 bosses, chatter. What are you talking about? That is literally what the game is about. And it's a fantastic version of that.
Next to me was the whole Sony team. Frankly, that's probably why they put me there, was because when they gave me the seat, I was with Sony. So I was with the Sony publishing team. Behind me was Joseph Faris. Just behind him was Sam Lake, both of whom I know and am very fond of. They're both really great dudes. But I could see all of the nominees and awards winners, and the Black Myth Wukong team, I don't know which person on the team, was crying when Astrobot got Game of the Year. Because you could see him just looking down the line, which is...
Okay, to be fair, like, yeah, I mean, Alana is a developer as well. She's worked for Sony. I think she recently left. Like, she knows. She knows what it's like when you lose, you know? I mean, it's not... It makes sense. I think a lot of people were like negatively polarized against Black Myth Wukong, especially in people's reception. in the Western gaming developer sphere and in the Western gaming journalism sphere as well. Partially because of like, I guess it's not because of China. There is some of that for sure, but like, come on, dude. Genshin Impact and all the HoloLive stuff. Like, there's so much gacha games that China dominates the Western market with. I think part of it was because the developers were like misogynistic or something. I remember reading something about that, and I didn't personally care about that all that much because, you know, it's just, I feel like maybe or not Hoyoverse, not HoloLive. Sorry. Did I say HoloLive? My bad. I meant Hoyoverse. I think it's not even boys will be boys. It's not because I myself am misogynistic. Yeah, in a massive company where there is a bunch of developers, there are going to be a shit ton of people with like weird ass opinions. And as long as the product itself is not like regurgitating this kind of, the product itself is not like very hyper invested in making an argument that like women ain't shit, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's the head dev. Dude, I play games that Todd Howard makes. Do you understand? Todd Howard is Satan incarnate. For me, it's like, I don't care. If the game is good, I'll play it. And sometimes the game is bad and I still play it. Okay? Do you understand? Todd Howard is literally Satan and I play his fucking games. So yeah, like I said, as long as it's not like seeping into the game and it's like it's a massive and dare I say very consequential aspect of the work itself, then I personally don't care. And people say Hogwarts Legacy, not realizing that like I literally had a very similar approach to Hogwarts Legacy as well, and people yelled at me and called me fucking transphobic for it. On the one hand, people called me transphobic for Hogwarts Legacy. On the other hand, people were saying that I was caving to my trans audience. I was audience captured by big trans on the Ben Shapiro side. And I was just like, I don't give a shit. I think that I have a much more reasonable approach. What? What the fuck? You torture me for 7 years? I'll just make a new account? Murderer 1710, Johnny didn't die, or did he? Okay, well, I'm going to ban you. You need to get help. You need to get back on the meds, chatter. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Medication time. Remember, when the holiday season is around, we will have more sightings like this. But yeah, for all the viewers in here, for all the chatters in here, this is a reminder that you should also take your medication if you've forgotten to take it today. I think it's due to a few things. I think Astrobot was the last game that the studio released. It's also much more accessible. Wukong was good, but it was difficult. I don't think Wukong was that difficult. I think, if anything, Wukong was not difficult, which I think factored into its accessibility. I don't think Wukong was difficult at all, especially in comparison to fucking Elden Ring. I think the craziest part about Astrobot was that it was a PS5 exclusive. I made millions on your Wukong L's. There were very little of them, so it's shocking that you made any money off of that. I hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Both were a PlayStation exclusive. Wukong was not a PlayStation exclusive. Wukong was just not on Xbox, but it was not a PlayStation exclusive. Wukong was on PC. I played it on PC, chatters. What are you talking about? Anyway.
It's the first time I've ever seen anything like that, because generally everyone is like, Game Awards doesn't matter that much. But yeah, the Wukong team.
Well, I mean, that makes me even more sad for them. It means like, I feel like it means it mattered even more to them. You know what I mean? And I get it. I get it, dude. This is a company that only made mobile games. This is their first foray into doing like a full-blown game. And not only is it a full-blown game, but it's one that like sold 20 million copies. It's like massive. It's almost Elden Ring size. Think about it. Elden Ring sold 28 million copies. Before Elden Ring, the entirety of the From Software library had sold like around 25 million or 27 million copies. So Elden Ring in and of itself basically doubled the From Software fan base, right? And and Black Myth Wukong out of nowhere, from a developer, from a team of developers that only had made mobile games before this, coming in and making this massive video game that was so big. Like they take it very seriously. I think they're very, I suspect that they're very excited at the prospect of like recognition. They're very excited at they're very excited about representing China on the main stage in amongst Western developers. Like that's, I get it. I understand why they'd be like very emotional in that moment. They do take it seriously. They take the video game awards seriously.
Were crying when they did not win, which was definitely unusual. Clearly meant a lot to them. They did an amazing thing. But I did find that surprising. Like, whoa. Did it look like celebratory crying? No. They were upset. Definitely upset.
But isn't it the height of hubris to say that you wrote your acceptance speech years ahead? For sure. For sure. Gene Park wrote a great article at the Washington Post on metaphor and elections in general. I haven't played metaphor, so I'm not going to like read this Gene article. That's why you lost election. What? All of these sites are using Google Translation of the Chinese game dev statement. Is crying when losing a bad thing? It's an emotional experience. I don't know. I understand. Black Myth Wukong Studio CEO wrote the Game of the Year acceptance speech 2 years ago. Question selection criteria for the Game Awards. Feng Ji emphasized the significance of their 4 nominations. It seems Game Science CEO isn't happy with their game. Black Myth Wukong didn't win the highly coveted Game of the Year award this year at the Game Awards. Black Myth Wukong was beaten by Team Asobi's Astrobot, which snagged the most prestigious award. Apparently that wasn't enough. A game CEO and the producer, Feng Ji, went on a tirade on Chinese social media platform Weibo, where he questioned the award-winning body's decision process. Yeah, nobody likes a sore loser, honestly. I think you just got to get back into the lab and make a banger DLC, bro. Work on that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. When you do sore loser shit like this, you're cutting away at your soft power, okay? And as someone who has dear leader Xi Jinping's best interest in mind, okay? I'm going to be honest. Not a good look, sir. Please go back into the kitchen. Start whipping it up. Start making a fucking DLC that's so expansive, so amazing that it puts Elden Ring to shame. It's not gonna happen, but Game Awards this year coincided with a major update for Black Myth Wukong. For me personally, this project spans 7 years and officially come to an end. 4 nominations: Best Action Game, Best Art Direction, Best Game Direction, Game of the Year were first for a Chinese game. Ultimately, we took home the Best Action Game and Player's Voice. Especially winning player's voice was gratifying, yet I must admit there's a sense of loss and regret. More than anything, though, there's letting go of illusions. The games nominated this year were all exceptional, but honestly, I still can't figure out what the criteria for the game of the year. I feel like I came all the way here for nothing. Yeah, that's like you're being a little bit of a sore loser, you know? I completely understand these feelings and share the frustration. Because behind these emotions lies not pain or malice, but dignity and confidence. Hasan Happy from Metacritic, Astrobot 94, Metaphor 94, Balatro 90, Wukong 81. Yeah, I don't care, man. What do you mean? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good to complain like this. Big homie's first game gets this much critical acclaim. I say it's good. I say you killed it. That's all I'm saying. Wukong won Player's Choice. Yeah. Yeah, I did know Balatro was made by one person. It is pretty crazy. Dap said it best, is a kids game versus Wukong. It's got kind of a it's kind of a jam though. The I Am Astrobot, that's a bit of a jammer. Like I will admit, it kind of goes hard. I mean, yeah, it's a baby song, but who cares? Sometimes you wanna fucking let loose a little bit. You know what I mean? Put your jammies on, play a little bit of Astrobot.
I wanted Balatro to win. But Astrobot is probably so much bigger in the general non-gaming audience.
I'm pretty sure the Balatro dev was in Little Bear's chat one day and gave her a free copy or something. Wait, really? Does that mean that Balatro dev is so fucking nice he made sure I got a free game key because he saw me playing the demo? Wait, does that mean the Balatro dev might know who I am, Little Bear? That's kind of chill. That's crazy that he's a little bear fan, little bear head. He's in Northern Lion's chat all the time. That makes sense though. Northern Lion has put Balatro on his back, dude. Does he have what's his account? Is this the account? He's never chatted in here. No. He don't know me. He don't know me, little bro. You said probably? Nah, he don't know me. He hates me, actually. I bet. Okay, so you know Lil Bear. Lil Bear knows Balatro guy. Balatro guy knows Kojima. You basically in. He was a Northern Lion viewer before he made Balatro, I think. Guys, I don't need a free copy to play. Like, the $15 price point is not what is stopping me from playing Balatro, okay? Y'all are so funny. They're like, dude, Haas wanted to give you a free copy. You didn't take it. It's like, yeah, like that's not. You think that was what was stopping me from playing the game? Like, no.